Alright. We haven't got long to go now. I think. Should be live right near the end of the game.
So, how's everything looking?
We'll be able to repair the plating and the propulsion system using chiral printed parts. Fragile's team will pick up any additional materials that are necessary. The nav console I use to read the tower currents isn't broken. I just need a little more time to restore the connection with my hand. Won't be much longer now.
Tarman.
He came to visit me in my room.
Thank you. Oh, I see you're holding hands now, eh? Hands allow us to connect. Form bonds.
You think you'll ever find your missing hand?
Now that's a bond I doubt will ever be broken.
Looks like we're good to go.
I'll see you later.
Stay safe out there.
Are you excited to head out? So excited. She's here.
Oh, there's Fragile.
Okay. Let's get going.
Hey, be safe out there.
Thank you.
What if you run into trouble on the way?
We'll be fine. Remember, you're talking to the former head of Fragile Express.
You two be all right?
We all have dooms. No need to worry about us.
And we're tougher than you, too.
Right. So watch yourself out there.
Take care of each other.
Bye.
Sam, although everyone's hard at work repairing the DHV Magellan, it will unfortunately be some time before we can travel again. Nevertheless, putting our plans on hold is out of the question. We must continue to press on. Extending the chiral network remains our priority. Your next objective is to link up South Fort Knot. Though you'll need to get another site online before that will be possible. And unlike before, the DHV Magellan will be unable to advance to your position after you've expanded coverage. During this period, you'll need to operate without our support. Fragile, Rainy, and Tomorrow are gone procuring materials for repairs. And Tarman has his hands full tending to the ship. He'd also like to improve the ship's arsenal, as a precautionary measure. And bringing South Fort Knot into the chiral network will be necessary to do that. I say this to reassure you that the whole team is committed to getting the ship back up and running, and that we mean to join you as soon as we can. It's just gonna take us a little while, that's all. For now, head to the Phantom Smith shelter and put him on the grid. The associated main order can be accessed via this delivery terminal.
There's still that part in the bottom left. It says breakable though, doesn't it? I don't need all of these, do I? Yeah, I definitely don't need all of these. Oh, they're in a private locker. So it didn't matter about that. Oxygen mask I probably don't need, but we'll take anyway. Where have I got to go? I think I got to go there and back. Oh, okay, we'll just walk. No, I guess we're not walking. I think cars aren't very good in the snowy environment. Says this stuff is very volatile or breakable. Oh, where am I? Here? I wonder if that'll be the final area. This would be good until I have to go back up. How steep this is. This is way too kitted out.
Well done, Sam. That's the last of the cargo. Let's head to our...
I guess I can't go up the steep cliff anyway, so we're gonna have to go up this one.
destination
be
and
fine.
make the delivery.
As long as it's away from the BTs. Everyone's ditching their cargo down there. No idea where it is. Doesn't seem too bad. I think I've lost my car now, haven't I? Almost. I might need to repair some of these.
Can you get close enough to sever its umbilical cord with your blood boomerang, Sam?
Leave me alone. Out of it. Oh, I think it's like when I get near the observatory. I'm pretty much ziplining to where I need to be. If I'd known I was going there, I would have collected I should have planned it out, but I would have. I brought some materials over for that. Should have never stopped going. That far to go, really. Hopefully I can just drive to where I need to be. It's only, it looks like it's all downhill. I wonder if he does this too much, really, like puts the song on before you're meant to reach a new destination. Happens in
Hope
life.
is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words.
Seeing as
and
the
never
tune,
stops
it
at all.
happens like every other mission.
Hey. Good morning.
Some of these packages might be a little scuffed because I collapsed on them, didn't I? Oh, look, yeah, there's breakable cargo. It's all fucked up.
Hey, thanks. Risking your life to cross snowy mountains is a lot to ask of anyone. And rubbing shoulders with BTs to recover someone else's stuff, that's going above and beyond. You're one hell of a guy, seriously. Sit tight. I'll confirm the contents of your cargo right away. This cargo is in pretty lousy condition, isn't it? But that's to be expected given the circumstances. What a treat. I appreciate you bringing this in. There's no denying your incredible skill. I'd like you to put...
War hacks?
Now displaying your current porter grade.
My combat's really low.
Now I'm finally online.
I need to just start fighting
I was
people.
able to analyze the cargo you just dropped off. Seems it was developed with the aid of an unknown technology, which I've taken to calling ghost tech. From what I can tell, it reacts to chiral radiation on a specific wavelength. The reason I mention it is because the chiral shock cannon data I shared with you is the product of research that leverages this principle. The chiral radiation it generates can pass through objects without destroying them. Practically speaking, this means you can incapacitate enemies hiding behind walls and such. It should also deal damage to BTs and mechs as well. It's pretty powerful as far as ranged weapons go. You can't use it without anchoring it to the ground first, though. Makes a lot of noise, too. Gotta think before you fire. You know, even I've heard stories about Higgs and his plans. So if the chiral shock cannon helps you stop him, that'll make my day. And if you can deliver my research data to South Fort Knot, you should be able to get some new and improved tech to help you out. There's a lot of other folks on this mountain doing specialized research. If you bring them onto the chiral network too, I'm sure they'll hook you up with all kinds of goodies. Thanks again. You've been... So I'll be rooting for you.
Is there a lot of folks doing research around here?
Sam, apologies for the sudden call. Once again, I'm contacting you via our dedicated private line. No one else will be able to listen in on our conversation. I'll get to the point. Has Charlie ever behaved in a manner you felt was suspicious? I ask because his credibility, as routinely calculated by APAS, appears to have dropped sharply. Despite attempting to confirm his credentials via the UCA's National ID Registry, it does not appear anyone has ever actually met the man. It may well be the case that he does not even exist. A ghost, so to speak. I can only hope that my suspicions are unfounded. For now, Sam, proceed to South Fort Knot and put it on the chiral network as planned. It is imperative that we improve the DHV Magellan's capabilities to better contend with Higgs and his forces. And the sooner we connect all of Australia to the network, the better. When you are ready to proceed, you can pick up your next main order from the delivery terminal at this facility.
Order completed. Well done.
To Adventurer? Well, that guy's... At least it's no longer in the bloody smog.
Unable to obtain additional data from the DHV. Updating information with data from within chiral net.
Will explode? We'll be careful, probably. I think I lost my cover, didn't I? That's massive. Can I not rotate? Oh, I can. I guess there's no space for it anyway, is there? Can't fit any of these in, can I? What are these? Faster order preparation is probably good when I'm grinding stuff. It's not.
Thank you.
I wouldn't say it's useful now.
Disengagement weapons restrictions.
Take care.
Is this the way I want to go? Doesn't matter. I need to head more left. This feels really dumb. Luckily there's like no enemy bases in the snow. I could probably pretty much just follow that river down if I can get over this hill. That is an enemy base, isn't it? Follow this down and be safe. Is that emergency slippers?
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
I might travel back to the tutorial area of the game. Primarily so I can level up some of those things and see if I get anything cool. Otherwise we're just pretty much beelining to the end of the game, and I kind of don't want to do that. Is this guy called? That must be a F6 at South Fort Knott. Oh, it is, alright. Let's take whatever we can down there. I didn't realise I could pick stuff up in the truck now. I think it's because of the gloves that I got. Guitar therapist? I should have taken that as someone I haven't been to yet. Thing is, because I'll basically get all this cool gear that I'll never, that I might never end up using, which will be kind of frustrating. That's where I started, isn't it? Plate gate. They said another will appear, but I don't know if it's the idea that they're trying to connect the chiral network all around the world. I think if these are here, the zip lines, it means that there's a factory kind of nearby. I don't know if these count as factories.
Drawbridge credentials verified.
That's the place, huh?
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
That was a super calm journey.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
Well, hazardous materials notwithstanding, I see you got here in a timely fashion. At one moment, while I confirm the cargo's condition. I doubt anyone but you could have delivered this in such excellent condition. You're simply incredible. Well now, this was not a delivery I was expecting you to bring to my door. I'm on the cusp of a breakthrough thanks to you. Go ahead and connect your Cupid.
spiked tires. A bit late to give me him, but we'll take it.
On the network at last, eh? I've been waiting for this moment for so very long. This should enable me to increase the pace of my research into new defensive solutions. As for the cargo you brought me, it's the culmination of the Phantom Smith's recent efforts. I applied a few finishing touches, and voila! I can now share with you the data for a chiral cannon. It is a devastatingly powerful weapon that can be mounted onto pickup off-roaders. You'll find it deals unparalleled damage to BTs as well as ghost mechs. Which might come in handy, since it's not just armed survivalists that have been sighted recently. It's ghost mechs too. It's hard to say, but Higgs might be up to something. So that's all the more reason to have weapons suited to dealing with his minions. Ideally, this cannon would only be effective against BTs and mechs. Unfortunately, though, such firepower is more than enough to kill any human outright, so please use it wisely. In addition, I'm happy to share some new pickup off-roader tires that will significantly improve its traction. You can swap them in and out as you like when customizing your vehicles. I highly recommend using these if you're planning to tackle a snow-covered mountain. Thank you again for your help.
That'd be useful. I know that when there's like a
Continue my
couple of
research
enemy
into
ones
ghost
or
technology in the days
BTs.
ahead. I intend to look into ways of ensuring we
Oh yeah,
have
I've captured
greater
one as well. I
freedom
could
of movement
I
with
could
our
have chucked it out or used it in a fight.
dangerous areas. Any assistance you can provide would be greatly appreciated.
I haven't tried that. I've
Before you
captured
go,
them, but I haven't used the
I have a
BTs.
parting gift for you. A gift I was instructed. This cargo will allow you to enhance the DHV. I'll need some time to prepare it for transport, though. I'll be sure to post the order by the time you wake up.
Sam, it's me. Our enemies have grown bolder and more aggressive, but I see you were all able to fend them off in the end. Chiral network coverage now stands in excess of 85% across Australia. We are already seeing indications of plate gate formation in the near future as well. Just a bit more, Sam. I know you and your comrades will finish what we've started, and to prepare for what's to come. I encourage you to rest in your private room. Be advised, Sam, that I've switched this call to private mode. We need to talk about Charlie. I reviewed the contract between APAC and Drawbridge and followed the money. By doing so, I was able to confirm that funding for Drawbridge was provided by none other than Bridges. Though they used intermediaries to obfuscate the transactions, Bridget is undoubtedly the source of your patron's funds. In other words, Drawbridge cannot be considered as an independent civilian organization. Should these details come to light, your attempts to integrate Mexico and Australia into the Chiral network could be misconstrued as an expansionist effort. When I tasked Drawbridge with these missions, it was under the assumption that it was a non-government operation. But I, APAC, and you yourselves may have all been deceived. I will continue to pursue this investigation for now. Take this time to rest and recover in your private room.
Feels like he's up to no good. Sneaky beacon. This guy just goes pillowless all the time.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Just like old times.
Where are we?
This place does wonders for my mood. The repairs to the DHV Magellan are still ongoing, so I thought to return here and see if I couldn't make progress with our Lou investigation.
Learn anything new?
Well, at the Motherhood's facility, we managed to confirm that Lou's original serial number was none other than BB00. And this is what I found when I attempted to search for associated records. To build the chiral network, 9 sacrificial BBs were prepared. However, the network's original design required only 1. A single sacrificial BB unit, facilitating chiral communications across the entire North American continent. This approach called for what was dubbed a core bridge baby, and BB00 was a lucky candidate assigned to play this role. However, Bridges subsequently abandoned the idea, their tests having failed to yield the desired results. And so it was that the model requiring multiple sacrificial BBs was ultimately adopted.
Meanwhile, Lou was placed into storage for an extended period, and for reasons yet unknown, inherited the identity of BB-28.
Records indicate that the Bridges research team was responsible for the reclassification.
Were they trying to cover up the earlier experiments by falsifying Lou's production year, perhaps? Or did Bridges have some other hidden agenda?
I'm afraid that remains unclear.
Well, we now know Lou was born 11 years ago. There may very well have been a connection with Neil.
You know, my fondness for this place isn't wholly nostalgic. It has the most delightful hot springs, you see. Though, truth be told, even they aren't my favorite thing about it. If you can find the time, you should come visit. Give the old bones a soak.
Oh, a warm bath does sound good.
Perfect treat for a weary traveler. Anyway, I'll see you aboard the Magellan.
Do you read me, Sam? This is Tarman. I've relocated my hand at last, out there on the currents, bobbing along like before. Now that our connection has been re-established, I should finally be in a position to wrap up repairs on the ship. But that won't be enough for what's coming. We need to improve our weaponry as well. South Fort Knott is home to an exceptional researcher. It so happens that they were instrumental in the construction of this fine vessel, and they're preparing the latest and greatest weapons for our use as we speak. Just a few more hurdles, Sam. Access the South Fort Knott delivery terminal and take care of the main order for me.
Thank you for coming. They are from my child. You are the father.
Oh yeah, it was never explained. In the first game, you see these flashbacks, but they were actually... You thought it was connecting to the BB, but they were your own memories.
Departing facility.
It turns out that Sam was like one of those that got freed. I think that's the law.
Hello, Sam. Feeling rested and refreshed? I finished preparing your next delivery for you. The equipment to enhance the DHV Magellan's weaponry. You'll find it utilizes cutting-edge technology, the fruits of our recent research. Oh, and my mentor also asked that you deliver a hearty good day to Tarman. Anyway, take on the main order and pick up the cargo.
Sam, you'll forgive me for using our private line again. I did a deep dive into the DHV Magellan's provenance. While it is indeed a civilian vessel that has been retrofitted for this mission, the financing for that work appears to have come from Bridget's own accounts, just like the funding for Drawbridge itself. It would be fair to say that this would make it a government vessel, in effect. Charlie was involved in all of the relevant transactions as well. This only increases the likelihood that Charlie has connections to the UCA. Of course, it now seems likely that Charlie does not exist. In which case, these actions may have actually been the work of APAC. If everything, including the extension of network infrastructure, was simply a pretext for territorial expansion, then it's plain our company has made a grave error. Further investigation is warranted, but that will require a little more time, as will the DHV Magellan's repairs, for that matter. This is a delicate situation that requires caution, and we cannot afford to ignore the threat that Higgs poses either. As such, your best course of action is to continue to undertake main orders and prioritize linking up the remainder of the continent. As always, I will contact you if and when I learn more. Don't let us down, Sam.
I feel like I could do both of these. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, we will do both of these. It should be fine, shouldn't it? Bumblebee car?
Vehicle ready. Please drive carefully. Order accepted. Thank you.
Why did that seem off?
Sam, it's Deadman. Hartman is away on the beach, so I've taken the liberty of borrowing his Ha again in his absence. I've also been making use of my own time on the beach to scour the UCA database for answers about BB-00. As I told you before, it's much easier to get around their security from here. We previously thought that BB-00 was placed into storage and reclassified as BB-28, and that this was done by Bridges to conceal the existence of the Corbridge baby program from the public. However, it turns out that information was falsified, and now we know what really happened. Bridges intended to decommission and dispose of BB-00, but someone intervened behind the scenes. They ensured that BB-00 was spared and sent to a storage facility where it received the BB-28 serial number. Per the official records, however, BB-00 was decommissioned, and Bridges had no reason to believe otherwise. So, who do you think was behind this deception? Well, I determined which account was used to manipulate the BB records. It was registered to a Bridges member with the highest level access permissions. As you may have guessed, Sam, it was the leader of the first expedition, Amelie. And she did it all just to protect Lou.
It was Amelie. I can't believe she went to such lengths. It was thanks to her that you could even meet Lou in the first place then.
Is she trapped on the beach? I can't remember if she's trapped on it. What location is that? That's the Phantom Smith. I kind of don't want to pick up this tar therapist stuff. Oh Lord, don't do this to me. I've got so much gear that if I get caught, it's GG's pretty much. I think I'm safe.
Look that one.
Phantom Smith. Probably would have helped in the desert as well.
The thoughts I tried to sway would not be. I'm waiting for you to be later. Wait.
Oh yeah, if it's your birthday in these games, Kojima always gives you
Zach.
something.
I'm making love on mountain
I mean, there's always a cutscene for it.
You're living up to your disguise. The fateful fall.
Good morning, Chief. Process your orders and requests.
Beautiful.
Appreciate the help. Give me a moment to review the orders. Get a load of this. Didn't know you'd handle that, man. I've been wanting to find a way to support your efforts, and so I'd like you to have this. I've increased your materials.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
That's really good, but we don't really go out of the way to fight stuff.
Now, Dean, but having seen the enemies I expect, don't ever point it.
No, we're not going to be delivering stuff anytime soon. I think I've slightly damaged everything in here. God, I can hardly slow down. Oh, I forgot there's like orders you can take from this thing as well.
You mind?
Oops.
Welcome back, Sam. I see you come bearing gifts. Just give me a moment to check your cargo. Struth, Sam. This cargo's in flawless condition. You're in a class of your own.
Now displaying your current Porter grade.
We'll prep the main cannon. It won't be long now till the DHV Magellan is full. Anyway, I'd better hurry. Thanks again.
Sam, your next objective will also be your last.
Last?
Terminal Fort Knott. To put them on the grid, you'll first need to link up the Southern Environmental Observatory. It's safe to assume that this final step will be the most challenging yet. For now, you should rest in the private room to ensure you're well prepared for what's to come.
It's gonna be a jump scare in it. I think I won't do this right now. He's no longer sunburned. Oh, my precious sunburn. How do I go to not Australia? Alright. I'd like to connect to these areas if I can. But I'm not sure where the shelters are. I guess we'll go here. And we'll do this for an hour before we do like the last mission or whatever. This is the tutorial area of the game. It's kind of weird because the game pretty much has the same structure as the first game.
Feels good.
Did you sleep well, Sam? Repairs to the DHV Magellan are now complete. We're ready for you to chart our next course.
Nice
The
can of
main
water.
cannon is being fitted as well, but it'll take a while for it to be calibrated. I'll let you know when it's ready for use. Anyway, the new and improved DHV Magellan is now at your service. Finish off anything you need to do out there. Then prepare to continue expanding the chiral network. We're counting on you, Sam.
I didn't realize that you can. The way this works now is you can easily transport cargo around everywhere. That's where they fix the teleporters. I don't know if I've got any random bullets, to be honest.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Probably should have stored as many things as I can in as many things as I can. Back in the Magellan, because I don't want to have to.
Gotcha.
Carry. I don't want to have to log everything there. Some of it would be like so unnecessary. Guys are dangerous. These guys are hella blind, man. Let's say that. He's shooting me from really far away, isn't he? What's RB? That's like real bullets, isn't it? Another guy shooting me from behind. I think he's the last one in the base. To the artist? I don't know who that is. The artist is probably in this area. I mean, it should mark it if I've picked up the equipment. Alright, he's all the way up here. Well, there's no way I'm going to be able to drive up there, is there? How am I even meant to get up there? Oh, I see. It's not as tough as it looks. It's kind of nice seeing all these floral environments. I don't think you really get anything that's quite like this. I might as well turn in this quest and then... Actually no, I won't. I'll just go straight up. He might have something that needs to be delivered here anyway, so it's not. It's not a big deal. I just need to drive.
Anytime now.
Wowzer!
Can you grab that?
Drawbridge credentials verified. Photos there.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that
I could grab these first.
inside facility grounds. Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
I don't think it'll be annoying to get up with it. I'm going way too fast. I should have delivered them because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get up.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
She can sit around in fluffy pajamas and look at all her figures, you know.
So, are you a porter? Wait, are you here about that missing cargo of mine? I'll take a look at it now. Felt like fielding a bunch of orders for me, huh? You're a lifesaver. Hope you know, I always thought you'd come to my aid one day. You can go ahead and connect me to the Chiral network.
I think I could have done this right at the start of the game. There's a couple of places you didn't need to, and then you never really have to go back to the area.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Whoa. Guess I'm online now. Interesting. The network has more uses than I realized. A lot more people can see my illustrations now. Oh, I shared some color data I think will suit you. You can use this data a change of outfit can really... Thanks for coming. You've given me what I need. I'll let you know when it's...
Order completed. Well done.
I'm not sure which areas are connected. We'll do that one, and I guess we'll do the one to this one as well. Oh no, that one's connected. No, we'll just do this one. This will be all calm.
Thank you.
Pretty much nothing to deliveries for a while.
You're mine.
Fallout King. It's unfortunate if you had like a, you know, if you had like a gamer tag or a name that wasn't related to a series, and then and the series got like really popular and like absolutely demolished your name. Not like demolished, but you know what I mean.
Gotcha.
That guy's not connected. I think there's a guy that's not connected that I've got parcels for.
Bienvenidos.
This guy hasn't seen me for years, pretty much.
Ay, Dios mío. How did you carry all of that? Picked this up while you were out and about, huh? Thanks. We really needed it. You're a cut above the rest, that's for sure. Take this data. I'm sure you could use it. We've reserved more materials for you to use.
Cargo grenades?
Fluids taken from dupes.
Some of these would have been super useful early on.
This should give you more than... You'll figure out the most...
Order completed. Well done.
We'll do to that one, I guess.
Order accepted. Thank you.
There's no real danger doing any of these.
I will only support you.
Look, that one.
It's like so early on in the game.
Snag.
It's a shame though, because I feel like you miss out on a lot of collectibles and a lot of items by not doing any of this. Like the EX grenade could have been really useful in like boss battles, etc. But I just never had to use it.
That's the way.
Was that guy? These guys are all going the wrong way, aren't they?
You're mine.
This person as well wants fluffy pajamas. Shake my head, man. Even like at the end of the world, people just want their fluffy pajamas.
Gotcha.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
You a porter? Because I don't recall having any outstanding orders. Still, I'll check the records and see what pops. Oh shit, you found it. This is that cargo that went missing a while back.
I didn't realize the Monster Hunter Wilds update is out today.
You are a shut.
Looks like half of it is locked off. That would have been really useful super early on.
So, now I'm connected to the network. You can get goods. That's all fine and dandy, but wonder what the man... Anyway, the Trek got great track. There's no better shoe for...
Order completed. Well done. Order accepted. Thank you. Take care now.
Really dumb. I do wonder if it means there's like a massive part of the map that I haven't explored. You don't really get vehicles when you first play this part of the map, so you'd have to like... You're kind of expected to walk everywhere, and I guess it's introducing you to some of the things like sandstorms, etc. I don't know if that means there's stuff down here. I think everything's connected, but I can't be sure. Looks like there's still borders or there's edges.
You might.
Wasn't expecting any visitors in this kind of weather. Hope you managed to avoid the worst of it. You must be one hell of a... Didn't think you'd go to such lengths on our behalf. You've got some seriously impressive skills. I'll bet something like this would be right up your alley. You could use some extra
Now displaying your current progress.
This...
You get all these really nice tools, but I guess because stealth is the primary way you want to go, you never really want to use them. If there's anything in the shared locker, I'll take that as well.
Order accepted. Thank you.
When you were delivering stuff, at least in the tutorial 1, you always have to go through some deadly BT areas. Is that always going to be like a pain in the ass to drive through? They don't have like anything like that here. Do.
Definitely not alone.
Man, he just got yoinked. Far too many of these things. I don't think those guys crop up enough. that are not going to make it, am I?
Security measures lifted. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and...
There you are. Checking your order data now. By the look of things, did not think we would ever... Let me repay the favor with some local data of ours. Maybe you'll find something of interest you can use. We have allocated more resources.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
The data I've shared with you is this... Well, the rod extend. It can also... A throne rod.
I didn't need to do this, didn't I? Oh, let's go back to the Magellan.
Watch out for bandits on the road.
Just a little bit more.
I wish I could look at that chiral network map again. I feel like there is another half of Mexico there. That I can probably connect. I guess Sam's shelter isn't really marked, and there's maybe this area. There's clear borders in the other location, which is like a big... That's like a really big thing.
That's the way.
Base, isn't it? We'll leave this here for now. Get out of my car. What have I got on me that's important? Nothing? Alright, the sedatives. Nothing else though. Actually really annoying that I don't have like any proper guns.
Get to safety, Sam. You could pass out at any moment.
That's not what I want, is it? I need blood bags. Oh, RB might be rubber bullets, actually. That's what RB stands for, so we could probably steal these. Yeah, these are just rubber bullets, right? I don't need to worry. These guys can be less annoying now, can't they? Yeah, stop moving around like that.
Be careful, Sam. Those shells contain tranquilizing gas.
the end of the base, finally. No? This one's so big, there's like too many people in it. No, we don't want that. I think it's over, there's like more geezers all the time. I'd like to neutralize the base so that I get whatever rewards there are any, but it seems like there's no sign of like there's no end to like reinforcements. That could just be the last teaser, but take him out and then I'll go to the car. To Villa Libre.
Gotcha. Snag it.
Thank you. Been looking forward to this. Chido. There's hardly a scratch on this cargo. You are incredible.
I know I need to do the final thing, but I might.
Anyone who can complete as many orders as you has to be a real... You could use some extra...
I might come back at like 3 o'clock or something. I might just finish what I'm doing here and then do that.
We've got a lot writing.
Just because it's really hot.
Order completed. Well done.
I should have taken an order. We'll go here.
accepted. Thank you.
I'll probably try and get everything to 5 stars eventually, but I won't do it on stream. It's far too long. I wanna go? Yeah. Doing that. And the virtual camouflage is only as good until you get close, but I guess that's the intention, isn't it? You know what I mean? Someone could just like lean on the rock, or yeah, I think it's like you don't even have to touch it, you just need to get near it.
Adam, you gotta be kidding me. You managed to find this card. I'd like to share this data with you. I have a feeling that it'll be right up your alley. I'm increasing the amount of material.
Now displaying your current port address.
Order completed.
Hey, I'm missing out on all these cool items. Alright, deliver there. And I guess we'll deliver to the artist, and then... And then once we deliver stuff to C1...
Accepted. Thank you.
We'll save and stop. I feel like it takes too many deliveries to get everything. Or I guess when we deliver to the artist, we'll stop. It'll be faster to go to C1 than it would to go to the artist. I think I've got stuff for the geologist, but she's so far out of the way. Packages could just never get delivered. These are the hazards you face living out in the sticks, you know. You didn't want to be mistreated. You don't want to live out in the sticks. You know?
Homework too, huh? Hard to believe. I've got some data I'd like to share.
Is that blood grenade level 2?
It helps, you know?
Oh yeah, some of these would have been super good early on. I kind of rushed through things.
Hopefully we can give you... Let's do...
Order completed. Well done.
Although doing that earlier on, you know what I mean, when you haven't got a car, I definitely need something like this that'll trivialize the entire game. I should really go to the geophysics lab, but I won't do it now. I'll do it later. I'll remember in a couple of hours whenever I get back, you know. Snooze or... Oh yeah, I might as well just collect it and then go to her later.
Gotcha.
I think when you 5-star, you get like a little star on your outfit. It just goes up. Chuck, how you doing? Isn't it really late for you? No, 3 AM or something.
Kind of you to drop by and... Incredibly good. Where did you find this? Since you arrived, it's never been easier to focus on my work. Here, I increased the amount of material. I've shared... Oh, and my...
It said there. Oh. I think I've got like 25 hours or so. I'm near the end. I think I'm near the end though. I need to take a break though because it's too hot. I think I could complete the main story today. But I'll do it later, like I'll probably sleep until like 3 or 4 o'clock. Maybe go buy some food. So I'm not eating pasta. And then, yeah. It was really hot yesterday, and basically I just had a towel right next to my head when I was lying in bed and just like dabbing myself every time I got up. It was awful. Hey, we might as well pick that up. If that's an animated emote, I can't see it because I'm using Restream.io. I'd have to like go all the way to Twitch to see it. I guess we'll deliver to the geologist area and stop. You can see how many hours I've got in a second. It's a dead emote. I've got a lot of hours. I think this is I think it's super good. It's pretty much it's very similar to the first game. It's just like small quality of life stuff, but they play like very similarly. You know, there. You can see ours here, can't you?
Since you've been so good to us, allow me to entrust you with some valuable data of ours. We're increasing the quantity of material.
Should say it here, shouldn't it? 24 hours. So we put a day in. But it's mainly been story stuff, I think.
You're gonna love. It's attached grenade, and it's versatile. It's yet another break.
I don't know how long. I think it'll probably be another couple of hours until I beat the main game. It said your final order, so I've gone to distract myself from doing that. I got new colours, didn't I? Oh, that is super orange. Whoa, that is super yellow. I'll go with the super yellow one. Alright, let's deliver to there. This will be our last delivery for now.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I could probably get this to 5 stars quite easily. It's a shame that I didn't do any of this earlier because I'm missing out on things. The game has like loads of environmental effects that you have, but you barely. I feel like you barely run into things where it happens. Like you have like a meteor shower at some point, but it's only happened once in the game. There's lots of really cool things, but I feel like they don't show off enough. Doivers. Snappy was saying about the new battle pass is like a bit whack again. It's like they just keep putting more cosmetic stuff in the new passes. I haven't played it. Also, I know there's the new Monster Hunter update that came out today as well. I don't know even if you play that game. Soregios. And the guy Chris. First time he's been in since like Monster Hunter 4. I'm in no rush to play that thing, the new content, but it's nice. No, I'm not in a rush at all.
Welcome, Sam. Thanks for swinging by. We can always use the help. Very nice indeed. One glance
He's lapping up his new
it's
moves.
in great condition.
Yeah, that's why he hasn't been in.
Oh, picked up some lost car. If only everyone was as kind as you. Take this data. You deserve it.
Additional armor? See, all of these things are so useful. You just,
If you like the sound of that,
so useful, but you don't use them.
Well done.
Do I do more? Isn't it? There's now not a chiral map. I think there's still more stuff on this map. It's just because I haven't explored it. I'm not sure if that means it's you're not meant to go there. I think Mexico is bigger than it looks. I'm not sure though. I feel like maybe I'm meant to explore this area here. There was a way to check the chiral map, but I don't know how. Let me check.
Feels good.
Death Stranding 2 map genie. I just want to know videogamer.com. I just want to know what the map looks like. Oh, that is all the people. I thought there was more. Alright. Alright, let me stop for now. I'll be back in like 2 or 3 hours, and then I think we'll go complete the game at that point, but let's say around 3 PM UK time. So I think that's 2 hours from now. I'm gonna go to the shop, get something to eat, maybe sleep. Yeah. I'll be back later. I know I streamed like really early on today. No, super early. But I'll be back later. I would say Monster Hunter, but I don't think... Oh, it said you raided me. Cheers. So I didn't get the notification on... Sorry, I didn't get a notification on the thing I'm using. This is really annoying, actually. It's because I'm broadcasting to YouTube at the same time. It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me some things, like, it doesn't tell me sometimes when people sub, and it doesn't tell me when people raid, and it doesn't tell me follows. Or it doesn't tell me stuff that would naturally be in the Twitch chat. That's annoying. Anyway, I'll be back in like 2 hours or so. GG's. Thanks for the raid, and thanks for joining me today.